All right, so this one here is, this one was the one directly after my goals for 2016. All right, this is this entry. I didn't have any titles on it. This right here is, back to the roots. This is talking about some shit that I'm not even gonna really mention here, but this is, this really gets down to the nitty gritty of it. And this entry right here is the first time that I ever wrote my company's name. But this was the end of 2015, and I was coming off of a really difficult year, a year that I really worked hard, and a year that I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do with my life, because the year previous to that, I was involved in a family business that I ended up not being involved in. And, I was 24, I didn't know what the fuck to do. So that year is that process of not knowing a lot of shit. And what I wrote here came true. Actually, even, this is the first time I even wrote the name of my company, but not to go all into it, that's just the pre-context. The pre-context was, I was ready to start a new, I wanted 2016 to be different. And yeah, so. So it's the last day of the year. As I think back and reflect, it has been such a game-changing year. This time last year, I was running VIP against my will to help my dad. I had no idea where 2015 would take me, and to be honest, I remember being OD scared about my future. But I knew one thing, and that was that I was going to somehow, some way, build my LED retrofitting business. I started selling dog collars and progressed to selling furniture, all while knowing that I had a bigger mission and plan. Thinking back, I would have never have imagined that my year would go like this, but it's weird the way the world works. I had to go through all of that this year to lay the foundation for what's coming. It was a roller coaster, but thinking back, I hustled my ass off this year, and that's seriously not even half of what I plan on giving next year to New World Lighting Solutions. I made many mistakes, but I did not give up. Even when the going got tough and I wasn't selling shit, I still found a way to keep shit together so that I did not have to give up on my dream. And as of today, I sit here in my room with my new plasma screen, new bed, new clothes, and new shoes. I'm closer than I have ever been to seeing my dreams come true. If this past year is not the ultimate show of the law of attraction, then I don't know what is. Anything I desire deeply enough is already mine. The world just places it a few years ahead of me. If I maintain my desires, then poof, at the time I'm ready for it, it presents itself. I love this golden rule of the universe. Ask, believe, and you shall receive. This is the truth. You have to know this. You have to believe it. Because at this point I had no reason to believe it. It wasn't like, I didn't have any reason to believe it. I'm in the same situation that the person that's listening to this and kind of in disbelief is, I was in that situation. I had no reason to think that I could do these things. I had no company, I had no experience starting a company. I ran a company for my dad, but I never did it on my own, Didn't have, shit, man. Just, not that all the odds were against me, but just, I was definitely above my head. But I knew, I knew that, because that year, I forgot why exactly I was writing that I'm closer to my dreams. But I guess I was, and little did I know that I was really foreshadowing the rest, the future for myself. Now this is what's really, this next sentence is what really is crazy. Because again, this is these are not things that anyone could just achieve. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. This shit is, to go from nothing to a multi-million-dollar company with no experience. Now, what I'm asking for is to do 500,000 to 1 million in business next year. I want New World to be the poster company for LED retrofitting in the New York City metropolitan area. Now, what I'm asking for is to do 500 to 1 million next year with New World. That didn't happen in 2016, but it happened in 2018, as you can see here. All right. I also said, I want New World to be the poster company, okay? Poster company for the LED retrofitting in the New York City metropolitan area. You ready for this? We're the top performing contractor for 2020. Not in New York City, but in Long Island, where it was more realistic for us to actually, that was, you know. But holy shit, to project some shit like that, to say that, but before I had I didn't even incorporate it I didn't even incorporate it this time. It wasn't even incorporated. And I said that. I said I wanted to do that, and I did it. Just to go over a few of these other snippets. This saying right here, anyone could do it. Anything I desire deeply enough is already mine. The world just places it a few years ahead of me. If I maintain my desire, then poof. If I maintain my desire, then poof. At the time I'm ready for it, it presents itself. Okay? What I write in response to that is, this is a profound statement. This is next level understanding. And then here. Now, this wasn't all just, oh, what I want. I was serious about what I was willing to give to, and I gave it.